Hey guys, and welcome back. We're just about getting ready for the last game. The TV game that we're going to be watching this round is the ladies' peers. Now, the Southern team, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Southern team, and then I'm joined in the commentary with Matt Foster's decided to go another round with me, and Kerry. Welcome, Kerry.
Sorry, Michael, Kerry's last name is...
Well, you should know your last name,
Well, no,
Kerry. I'm very
on.
disappointed you go to a commentary and you don't even know your last name.
Hang on, Michael.
So,
Matthew got a Matthew Foster.
yeah, but you and I are real good mates. Should I tell you what your name should be?
I think everyone's heard that enough.
Oh, okay. So anyway, the Southern team here is going to be Jude Martin. Jude Martin is from Bushuruhini, and she's joined by Alison Rowley from Southland. And the Northern Zone team is?
Northern Zone, I think, looks like Anita Seibin. Tim's
The round everybody can't see is 4 up here on the board. The Academy is 14 all, and the Masters is 18-10 to the north.
So as you can tell, and we've had this the whole time, and the fact that the three of us are all Southerners is great because we can appreciate how biased this crowd has been. Completely behind the northern side.
Well, hang on, who I didn't actually finish.
Yep.
So Anita Seibin, Thames Valley, I'm pretty sure, and then Angela Leslie from Counties.
Correct.
Yep.
Brilliant. So again, the northern side will be in the orange and southern in the blue. So as I was saying, completely.
I mean, which is probably been mentioned, but interesting, the colour change.
Yeah, it's definitely thrown me a little bit. I get a little bit confused, but I've got there after a whole game in hand.
So what you're alluding to is the fact that for the north versus south, the south play orange and the north play blue.
And not only that, Lawson, our shirts are blue and your guys are orange.
Thank you.
Well,
rather than just the bowls being those colours, your shirts are too.
I wasn't 100% sure that's that obvious to the people out there listening because
Some people might not know.
We're not referring to our shirts that we're wearing at the moment. We're referring to the teams of the North and the South Island, the uniform that they wear. And it's almost by default that the teams have sort of taken up those coloured bowls.
it is.
Back in the day,
No one's ever been brave yet, have they?
No.
Changed it with the coin toss.
No. In fact, I think lately there hasn't even been a coin toss.
No, true. It's just a given.
If only we could have a captain with some kahunas that will step up and actually say, I'm making the change. It's a bit like the New Zealand-Australia one. I would just love the New Zealand captain to win the toss and say they'll take yellow.
Yeah.
In Ballarat, I witnessed how wrong it was, such an unjust, that the manager, no, it might have been the president of the Australian team, tossed the coin and the Australian captain called it. And I just thought, that's rigged completely, surely. I don't really mean that for any Australian viewers out there watching. It was lovely, the Ballarat crowd, and the hospitality over there was absolutely amazing. So, I don't know a lot about these Northern Zone players, Kerry.
Yeah, no, look, I mean, I have actually played Angela a couple of times, obviously being from the north myself originally, playing for Waikato and Bay of Plenty, but look, I haven't in recent times because obviously, as you know, I'm in Dunedin now.
Right.
And Anita, well, yeah, I actually marked Anita's game but the other day in the singles, which she won.
Right.
So, yeah, other than that, look, I think they're both pretty steady. Like, I think Anita's been in this a few times now, hasn't she?
Yeah, is she a player that's probably knocking on the door of a North Island selection, maybe?
Oh, look, I'd be surprised if her name isn't in, but...
And, of course, it's going to be in her neighbourhood.
Yeah, well, exactly, yeah, absolutely, Waihi Beach.
Yeah, the test being held in Thames Valley this year. I was actually fortunate enough, I could say, in my first year of making the academy team, I teamed up with Anita in the pairs.
Nice.
Yep, she skipped me. I believe we did well.
Right.
But it was a
believe.
few years ago, so I can't really remember. But no, it was good to play with her.
You're that young, your memory should be better than that, Matthew. And for someone that's studying accountancy, I'd like to think your memory is a lot better than that.
Well,
Yeah.
hang on. Have you ever played in the academy, Michael?
No.
No. Oh no, that's right, 'cause you were the Māori, weren't you?
Yeah.
Well, that's a
2002?
few moons ago.
Yeah.
2002. Wow, I wasn't even alive.
Thank you for that.
That's
Pulling
cool.
up
North
short
holding
Anita
one
there.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So interestingly, these ladies, they've played obviously 2 games, one each. The northern side come out on top on the first, and the southern team come out second. Jude Martin, who's about to get down and play her bowl. Obviously, we've talked a little bit about over the few days about the different deliveries. So she's more of a stand-up player.
I take my hat off to stand-up players.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think
tell you
it's-
what, that's
it's
not a
really
bad
hard.
line. Oh, just a wee bit quick on it.
Yeah, great effort.
It was great speed, because if she did get to the jack, she gave herself a
Absolutely.
chance.
She had it all there.
So there'll be 1 to the northern. So there's the
Got our score up.
score update. So the southern zone manager will be pretty happy with that top result.
I think he will. I think he will.
Because I mean, it was a 9-5 split, so obviously they've turned that around for that last
Yeah,
game.
bit of a push.
We're going for a three-peat with that trophy, which would be great just to hold on to that. Hopefully we can maybe make that like a 19 or 20 year drought for the northern side.
Yeah, and
That would be
Daniel
nice.
French will be looking for a 100% record, won't he, as manager? His
Yeah.
first time managing the
And look
southern
at
zone.
him. Oh, didn't he do well with his announcement?
Oh, he was
He's
excellent.
announcing
He
the
did.
teams.
I tell you what, and I was quite proud. He come out hot without the paper.
Yeah.
He was going good, and then he
Yeah.
got to the ladies. Unfortunately, it was just that little wee stumble there. But hey,
No, he
absolutely
did well.
brilliant.
Super clear. I told him to make sure he speaks really nice and clearly into the microphone.
yeah.
And he did.
And the advice I gave him, I said, you either do the list and just keep looking at the list. If you look up at the players, you will get muddled because you'll forget where you're up to and who you're
Yeah.
up to. And I said there is absolute no shame. The northern side have not done it without the list ever.
Yep.
So absolute no shame in having a bit of paper
Well,
and just going for it.
Naming the South Island team, you do have to do it without the paper, but you seem to get stumped on the women's singles quite
Women's
often.
singles? Yeah.
First up,
First up.
Allison's just played a nice wee one there.
Yeah, but if only those guys would get their act together, it would solve that problem for me, wouldn't it? It'd be much appreciated.
look, I
Unless
actually-
he takes your name.
Nigel Warren says no problem with it, Michael.
Oh, you should see him sweat the night before with his practice routine. Yeah. Okay.
Nice one there from Angela.
Yeah.
Probably
So
just hiding the jack a wee bit.
Alison's just come down here to play her bowl now. The Alison, I believe, has won a 1-5 pairs.
Yes.
A couple of years ago, a couple of seasons ago, and actually I remember really didn't want to be on the camera, and she played that well. I think one of my best moments around was the fact that Lindsay might start putting cameras up around the house if that's how well she performs in front of them.
Yeah, no. Oh, look, Allison, she's always really steady. Like, we have our Women's Eights tournament down south, and she's always leading very steady there.
Yeah. So just on the forehand, push bowler. Was it a push
Yeah,
bowler
good
thing?
look.
Yeah, just drawn up
Oh,
to the
that's
blue.
a great shot.
Yeah, that is a good bowl.
Yeah. Still a draw in there for Jude, but
Yeah.
she may even
Jude's
try and
been
get it out
an
of there, I suppose.
amazing character of the game as well, and she won't be short too often. I'll tell you what,
Yeah,
she gets
she's
around the
nutty.
ball here. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
great shot.
That's good.
Good bowl there. Do you think we'll see the crowd get a bit more into this game, you know, being the final game? This one's obviously one apiece, so this game's quite important for our peers teams here. They want to come out on top.
Yeah.
There's no whistles and clappers and things this year, is there?
No,
You
there must be
haven't
one.
heard
On the,
any?
there must be one on the
Linda
teams.
McCurdy doesn't even have one.
Oh, no Mulu Bell or nothing.
Yeah, she's been quiet up there. I'm sure she'll get into it with this final game, though.
Okay. So this time round we can see obviously a little bit more position with the academy scoreboards. So we will try to give you some updates. Those that are at home, if there's any particular team that you're following or want to see, we will do our best to keep it going and try to obviously also give you a result before we go off air. So as we said, it's 14-all, so every game's gonna really mean. Oh, I'll tell you what, Jude almost pushed that bowl into a pretty good spot.
She's probably got some good catches out there.
Yeah, she could probably
If
afford
she did
now.
shoot, yeah.
You can't quite see, but the blue's almost touching. Like if she actually played up to it,
Just
where
depends if that last bowl sitting is going to stop the jack.
it's interesting here because they are actually looking like they might play that orange up and over, and the so Anita's just sort of like looking at whether she can turn it up. I don't mind the orange because it sort of puts the orange
Push, yeah.
back into a position
right
amongst the blues,
position.
and it might just catch the orange, the jack on the way past. The only thing it might do is if she does push through it, she might have opened up the split for Jude to push through. I think I want to say she's just going to look to try and draw, get amongst the blues.
Get amongst there, sit
Yeah,
out
maybe.
somewhere there, or even just in on the tip. Yeah.
No,
At the outside orange that we called. Oh, she's close.
Through.
Oh,
She's just not through. Now it's like, come on, Jude. Look at the back of the blue.
she probably really wanted to be in on those blues, didn't she?
I'm trying not to be as loud as someone like James Sullivan in the commentary so that Jude can hear me, because I'd hate to be
You know,
referred to as too biased.
we've heard him across the week, and I've often looked up. But now that I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, you actually can't tell how loud you are.
Oh, no, he can tell.
He can probably.
I actually asked him earlier that I didn't realise he was born on a farm. And when he said, what do you mean? I said, well, obviously the way you talk, you must have been born on a farm or brought
Jude
up on a
here,
farm.
she's looking to
she's
pop the
close.
jack.
She's hunting.
Oh.
She just clipped the front. It was
Now I'm not
pretty
sure because it
simple.
could actually be orange. Yeah, it might have actually been an orange shot. So Jude probably still had to play that no matter what, whether she was trying to push it out. Oh no, it is.
No, it was.
It is one. That's good. So that's
blue.
1-all after 2.
Hunt for starters, overthrowing the jack.
So obviously the Google spreadsheet would be updated, and we would sort of have the results. I can just see Giovanni Persico just play an amazing bowl from lead in one of the mixed pairs. They're 3-2 up after 2, and sitting with about 3.
Yep.
He's playing with Deborah Ruffle, who told me earlier that she was as nervous as, well, you could probably imagine. Reckon she's never skipped before until I pointed out to her, no, you played a rep game against us and you were a skip, and she was like, oh, that's right. I said, so just get out there and do your thing.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, after
Like
that big
Michelle.
build-up, Michelle
Yeah.
Watts just played an absolute
Great.
screamer.
Yeah. Great bowl there.
So I think Jordan Keane is captain of the
He
the
is.
Southern team.
He is, and I've seen him huddling his team together each round,
Yep.
having a
And-
good chat, which is great to see.
Yep, and obviously we seen him on the mats in the singles
Yeah.
games earlier.
Yeah.
Quite an experienced 20-year-old.
19,
19.
Jordan is, and I believe he was even the captain of the academy team last year when they won it.
Yep.
Right.
And
Yep.
you were the manager, Michael.
Yes, that's correct. So I think he's 2-0 up in his set.
Yeah, he's won his first 2 there, so he'll be looking, he'll still be hungry to win this third one,
Yep. The mixed fours is a bit of an interesting one on the mat next to it. Wayne Tuff from the Southern team got absolute pummeled in the first game. Then managed to come back and on a bit of a nail by the last bowl, actually pulled a couple out of the bag.
Yeah, so he did get that one. I didn't see the last couple of bowls.
Yeah, so he got up to win that. So that's actually 1-all.
Yep, one
going into
apiece
this
there.
round.
I mean, it keeps it nice and interesting, doesn't it?
The men's pairs that we actually watched in the first game, they had a draw on the TV game. Would you believe they actually managed to have another draw? So that's them with 2 draws
Kidding, I
each.
didn't see that.
Yeah,
Right.
2 draws
Amazing.
each.
Isn't this
yeah.
amazing? I'm doing all this without my phone. You wouldn't believe this. So who's
the
next?
thing is, I mean, we
Yeah, and
don't
I'm just
know
here
if
like
you're
looking at
for
my
real.
phone. Yeah, I'm just here looking at my phone, making sure the results he's saying out of his.
Oh, Jude.
The women's fours.
Oh dear. Jude just killing the jack here, unfortunately.
Was it first bowl?
Yeah, I think
First
it
bowl,
was.
so only 2.
So only 2. Yeah.
So that's okay.
Yeah. Had to be in there. Had to have a go.
So the women's fours, the northern team down there, they've had 2 wins, and it looks like after a couple of ends it's 1-1. So that's starting to be quite a good game. And then we're looking at the men's fours skipped by the vastly experienced Joseph Zeno for the southern team. I believe have had a couple.
Yes,
Southern?
they have.
Yeah, for the southern.
I'm quite impressed there, Michael. You've got the results right with nothing in front of you.
Yeah.
Did you check, Matthew?
Yeah, I was double checking. I was waiting for a wrong
Just
result, but
learn very quickly, Michael.
yeah, Michael seems to be pretty onto it here.
Oh, you can just tell by body language, Matthew.
Yep.
Of just stand here if they're 2-0 up or
It's a
1-0.
close game.
Yeah. You'll get there.
I'll get there one day. Like this TV mat here, they're 1 apiece. Important game here.
So Alison's just
This
I think she could hear me because she actually just looked up. I'll try and talk a bit quieter. Sorry, Alison. I have to talk about James.
this mat here, and you'll both know. I've only played this once, I think we've played it a couple of times, but it's a lot quicker, I think, than the rest of the hall. That's what it felt to me.
You know, I think Nathan tried to get me into that conversation, and I actually, without any disrespect, I actually turned around and said I didn't find a much difference.
Yeah, but I mean, you played pretty well in it, right?
But I would just said I just raked like hell and just hoped.
You did rake.
Yeah.
It was good.
I enjoyed it.
Worked for you.
Oh yes, I'm going to agree with you, Kerry. I did think this mat was a little bit quicker than the others in the hall.
It does feel quicker than the others.
I'm going to say that my first bowl in the semi-final was off the end of the mat. So, you know,
Well,
I'm not going to say my weight control was bad, but yeah.
we've seen a
it was
final
bit-
before where three went off the end of the mat, first end.
Yes.
Oh, was
that was
Blenheim?
It was Blenheim.
that was a Blenheim singles
Yeah.
final, wasn't it? Who
Yeah.
was featuring in that?
I know we had Matt side team member Sean and
Blackburn or Blackburn?
Hey, Sean.
you pick. What one do you want to say?
Blackburny.
You want to say Blackburn?
Black.
Do?
No, Sean Blackburn.
Yeah.
And must have played Cherie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cherie Holmes.
Tree Holmes, another one that needs to work out her last name. Yeah. So Anita just
Just
sort of the
skipping
speed to
past
grab the
them.
jag.
Yeah.
Yeah, she grabbed that. Jude would be in all sorts of pain. Holding one. Interestingly, you know, she's really probably limited with her options. Just the draw here on the backhand, he'll probably try to play the blue up.
Yeah.
Looks like she just needs to hold and hurry. Can we
She
push?
just push it, yeah.
It's not the worst bowl. I've seen plenty shorter than that. So Nina's just down there. There we go. So she is a push bowler.
Yeah, she is a push bowler.
Just feels tight from the line.
Although that happens though, doesn't it? I mean, the first attempt was probably a little bit wide. Second attempt, you then perhaps over adjust.
Yeah, and we talked about how punishing this backhand here is, Michael. You have to, you know, get it out there and give it a chance, like Jude is here.
Tell you what, Jude's taking great green.
Yeah,
And that speed, that's certainly a good spot.
that's a great bowl.
Unfortunately, it probably gives Anita now something to play towards because she
Yeah,
can afford
absolutely.
to
But
reach
it's
for
not.
it.
It's come around enough, I think,
Yeah.
to not be sort of sticking out in the eye.
So, other hand,
She's giving it a chance.
She's pretty close here.
she is very close. She actually might get the gap.
That's really unlucky.
Tell by the crowd's silence. Absolutely stunned. Right, Jude. Yeah, not that well I'm showing any bias because I am not, but take your green.
Yeah.
She has.
She has.
Nice and safe.
Okay, watch this down.
Okay, just needs to sit inside.
Yeah.
Oh, just one. Yeah, I think it was just the one.
Yeah, it's a hard one, especially on a big green. You don't want it to come crashing back in. Play the shot for a metre.
And it's quite different. So when we've been watching the TV games in the first few days after the singles and the pairs, you know, those players have been playing those games for like the 2 days. They've been playing a lot of the games with them. Where these guys can play with a completely different person. They played triples today, played all sorts of shots. They've gone already through all the emotions of either not qualifying, bad losses,
Being put out.
and then absolutely legends to then don the pride of their district and come down here and represent. Take my hat off to them.
Oh, absolutely.
But absolutely harsh reality, and there will be some people hurting out there after today's results. You probably put a bit of pain on a few of those ones, Kerry.
Well, we had 3 good wins to qualify.
3 good ones.
Yeah. Just lost the first to Hayden Warnes.
There'll be a few out there playing now that you managed to get those good wins against.
No, there are.
So that's sort of what we're talking about, the roller coaster of emotions.
Absolutely.
So Alison's actually played a couple of good bowls here. I mean, she's still 1 down, but she's got good position now. And you know, just watching her, she's standing way off out of the camera. She is.
It's great, right?
Oh, it's good.
This is shaping up to be
I
a
like
pretty
this.
tight head here.
Just get down. That's a great bowl.
It was a very good bowl. No, I think because it's tricky when you're on the TV mat. Just making sure you aren't in the, right in the camera. You can also be a little bit conscious of it.
Yes. Yeah.
So everyone's doing really well here, I think. Sussing out the head there. I'm wondering if they've signalled maybe is Alison coming right round or is she going to go through?
I think she's looking to come
she's
through.
looking through.
Oh, I tell you what, this isn't far off.
And she's played a curler.
That's a nice bowl.
Yeah, probably a bit unlucky
good.
to not get the
Probably just
split fully.
a wee bit tight.
Yeah. Just a wee bit tight. But that's still good. Gets it out.
Much better position. Looks like a few in the crowd are just having a little picnics to themselves.
Yep, and staying hydrated up there. Long days these bowls are, so you need to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The looks like putting in hearing aids.
Oh, she needs them.
Is that on the mat?
She's got good grass here,
all the
Jude.
time. No, she actually listened today. Actually, no, Rochelle Cameron. Yep.
Oh,
She played really well today.
She's obviously sitting up in the crowd. She'll be watching. There's a few.
I'll do a shout out to my mum too, Karen Tatamaki, who I played with today.
And I think Pye deserves a shout out.
Yeah, he'll get a shout out.
Oh, sorry.
I was just talking about my
go.
triples team.
Oh,
Yep. Mum and Dad, hello there.
very good. Any other shout outs you want to do? Just while we're hopefully
that's
watching Jude draw down here. Playing it forehand.
Needs it to hold up a little bit.
Just needs to
she
hurry.
might edge in. She might edge in just
to hurry past.
Yeah.
Nita here will just be looking to draw. She's holding 2. She's still got a couple of bowls to come.
Yeah, if she can play a front toucher here, she'd be making life pretty difficult here for Jude.
Yeah.
She'll be wanting to do that. She might want to slide.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Makes it pretty tough.
And I'll tell you what, when the heads just aren't going right and then the opposition just get that little rub and slide and she had the weight. She had the weight to be there and play.
Got to be there, that's right.
But sometimes
I wonder is that middle blue Is it coming in onto the shot, do you think?
Yeah, Jude here, she is looking on the backhand. She isn't looking much forehandy action.
We'd already said earlier that, you know, Jude will be an aggressive player. And I actually think she could hit the orange quite hard. And the blue sort of squirts off the other oranges. It's just gone too wide.
Unlucky.
That could have gone so unusual. How did she get that ball to actually move slightly forward? Probably still 3 down. Either here, I'll be just trying to draw. I mean, she can't play the same line she played last time because she would actually be landed on that blue. Needs to get around it. It looks good green. How's the speed?
Pretty good.
That's a good ball there from Anita Simon.
I see 4.
It's painful,
Are we looking
isn't
for
it, when
more?
you have to pull out, you know, more than the 1 or 2.
It was a 5. That Jude Martin somehow managed, as wide as she was, pop the closest blue, moving it slightly forward, and they've just dropped a 5. Now, I've seen 5s dropped on this mat before, and there's no need to panic yet.
No, that's right.
So
Works out well, doesn't it?
And Jude was 11-0 down in her first game. Got back to be 11-8. Unfortunately, sort of the wheels ran off again.
Was that? Do you reckon it was? I mean, it probably wasn't the game plan. Probably not like the PS final.
Well, maybe they were taking inspiration from that final.
Perhaps.
They thought, well, maybe this is about the stage.
I mean,
15,
I know better.
drop a 5.
They may not. I'm not sure.
False.
Probably don't
False.
spend enough time with you.
Tell you what, that's a pretty good reply.
Yeah, great reply.
I do like the intent as well. But Angela, she just hunted that jack off this front of the square and into it. You start obviously limiting options right from her go.
Yeah.
Green's good. It just looks like Anita's holding out the break.
It's a good.
Just fell off the back.
Oh, look, we've got.
Oh, we don't. It's a picnic for 2 now. Yeah. Rochelle Cameron, Rochelle's now trying to talk to us and not realising she's on camera.
And I think she's made the same mistake as I did, probably, looking and waving up here as opposed to at the camera.
Yeah, but I noticed she was sporting the French sunglasses on the top of the head. Inside.
Yeah.
Actually, I was going to say that about
Close here.
Angela as well.
Ball there.
It's a trend.
Yeah.
Leeds are playing well here off the front.
It's a trend that Mr.
The
French.
Southern manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, or even Angela's doing the old glasses on the head this game.
Literally just said that.
Oh.
But that's okay. That's a great goal.
Nathan?
What?
Did I just call him Nathan? Or was that just
I
me?
said Matthew.
No, I'm pretty sure. No, we're good.
Well, you heard me say that. You
Yeah.
didn't hear me say the other one.
I thought you were saying Rochelle did it.
I
So
did,
it's
and
pointing
then
the lead out.
I did say that Andrew as well.
Hey, Roger. No, Leeds are playing well there. They're not afraid to throw it out there on that big wide swinger hand.
Yeah, starting to get into that risky business here.
Yeah, 8-2 up
Edging
here.
towards.
Yeah, 8-2 up. She probably can afford to make sure she reaches this. Just go fade. Jude, just.
I think Jude will give this a real good go.
Oh,
you know.
geez.
I don't think she'll be scared.
Front nut.
Not sure if I haven't heard Ray Martin. I'm assuming he must be sitting somewhere around watching.
I think she has given this a good go, you know.
Oh.
She's just going to fade off the side.
Too much. Yeah, she wasn't that
It
happy
is in
with
a
that.
tricky position because obviously there's some nice greens on this mat, and obviously when you're off centre.
The PS final yesterday, one of the players absolutely hiffed one of their bowls off the mat on the 6th end as well. So maybe they are trying to follow that game plan.
Anita, or similar to the last one.
We've just seen a shot of Barry Chapman out there. He's wearing his medal. That's the medals for the Division 1 provincial manager. Most of the managers have been presented or handed them out. this week, apart from the... Oh, here we go, Jude.
Needs to hurry.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
It's probably in the count, I think.
possibly is in the count.
I think it's 3 blue.
The good thing...
It stops the nice.
Yeah.
It's in the draw line, really.
Does
So
it need
it's
to
sort of-
play a different shot here?
Well, doesn't look like... Well, I mean, she might play another short one, but she looked like she actually just chose to reach. And I think she was trying to reach for that orange that was just standing out.
Jude here wants to make a number.
Yeah, she could. Well, it sort of depends. Yeah, she could just sneak. Oh no, she's looking on her. She's looking on her backhand. I wonder if you can just sneak in through those two, on the forehand through those two oranges, and just sit up. Maybe even use that orange, that outside orange, to cut in.
Yeah, because I mean...
To cut in to sort of sit this back orange out.
Because it's interesting, obviously we
Be
can't
brave.
quite tell whether it is 3, but if she's
Yeah.
looking to hunt for the orange, you would assume it's not 3. And she might be looking at the idea that even if she catches the outside edge of the orange, it's going to push the blue onto the jack enough.
She gave it a good crack.
Yeah, she just didn't take enough green. Probably be disappointed now if they do measure and they find out it is 3. We'll have a look.
I mean, yeah, it's really hard to tell.
I want to see a measure here. Yeah. Thank you.
Get the measures out. I think this is the first measure we've had on this mat all 3 games.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. And I think this will be a disappointing finish if it is blue. Because, Jude could have just played the other hand.
Yeah, draw looks
Oh,
like.
look it.
Yeah. It looks like it is blue.
Just
Oh, look at that.
double-check it.
Alison's got the blue nail polish on.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, very nice. I wonder if she changed it for today, from today. I don't know.
From
what
the
they-
coin toss, maybe. You reckon?
Oh,
Quickly
that-
put it on.
Oh, that's pretty impressive, isn't
That
it?
is
Yeah,
impressive.
that is impressive.
That is impressive.
And I'm not even.
yeah.
I wouldn't know either.
I didn't even think of that.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
oh,
think
oh.
that's
This is
blue.
close
Well, that-
stuff.
Well, that had to be blue because she moved the jack.
Oh,
Then she went down that time.
yeah.
Yeah.
You do have
So-
quite good
Thank
eyes,
you,
Michael.
Michael.
So we're assuming it's
Thank
3.
you, Michael.
So Jude probably just wasted that last bowl. Like she
Yeah.
probably didn't have to play that shot. So we're going to 5-8.
I mean, that's a nice 3, isn't
Was it?
it? 'Cause now
No, was it
really
only
tightens
2?
it back up. No, it was 8-2 before.
Oh, was 8-2. Oh, sorry. Okay, so in the Masters. Yep, Masters. Okay, so we've got the mixed pairs with the lady skip is 3-2 for the Northern. Mixed pairs with the male skip. That's the 7-3 result. Mixed fours, 3-1 to the Northern. Ladies pairs, 5-1 to the Southern team. Men's pairs, 6-1 to the Northern side. Men's fours, 3-2. And the ladies fours, just unfortunately, we just can't quite get to the board. Sorry for those who want to know an update there. I'll give you a bit of a rundown now on the Academy boards as well. So we're about halfway through, 12 minutes to go. I can tell you that the mixed pairs with ladies skipping, that's the Deborah Ruffle and Johnny Persico against Michelle Watt and Malcolm Trowell. Absolute mare, they've all decided to stand completely in front. I think it's going to be a one-shot lead to the Northern side. Might be 6-5 after 6. We might have to come back to that. The mixed fours looks like it's a 5-1 lead to the Northern side after 4. The men's pairs that we've had 2 draws so far, it looks like it's a 6-3 lead to the Southern side there. The ladies fours, 5-1 to the Northern side. The men's pairs, mixed pairs, sorry. Jordan King just moved. Oh, it's double digit to the Southern team. 11-3 after 7. And the men's fours, I hate to say this, it's 7-0 after So me. So that mixed pairs with Michelle Watt and Deborah Ruffle skipping a 6-5 to the north. So at the moment, if the results stood, the northern side looked like they would be in front. But they only have to. Is it 6 games? Is there 6 games or is it 7 games out there?
I can check, Michael.
I think it's 7 games.
Yeah.
So you've got to look for a 3.5 to force a draw.
Which does make for a super exciting finish here for the Academy.
Yes, an exciting finish, but also a nervy one for our new Southern Zone manager, Daniel French. Looking to get on the board.
Well, I don't know how nervous he is feeling because he was prancing around there just now. Saw him giving Malcolm Trout a bit of chip.
He's down there actually talking to Alison. We can't quite see.
Maybe giving a wee pep talk there.
Yeah, and interesting enough, I've made the comment a few times about when people have asked about the sunglasses on top of his head, and I said I've only ever seen him when he's playing with them. I said I believe he takes them off when he's not playing. He's walking around them without them on. Yeah, and he's actually giving me the finger wave too. He can hear me.
The voice carries, Michael.
Oh, and it's probably just because you're looking. He'll know. He'll know it's being spoken about.
No, he has back to me completely, but he heard every single word. So, just looking here, so it was similar for one, just under 9.5 minutes. You'd be thinking we'll finish this end and we might get 2 more. Depends on the whistle jack. So 3 the diff.
Yeah.
Even if we could just somehow hold this one.
Yeah, look, it's certainly, 2
Yeah.
2 to keep.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, drop one. And only being 4 down with the potential of 2 ends and look to make a move on the next end. I think all Jude has here is the draw.
Yeah, look, that's probably risky.
And she could have probably drawn on either hand.
Yeah, she's cut her grass on that big swinger, I think.
I actually don't think she's too far off here, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, look, that's probably not bad. She's got a bowls going.
Does that actually
Probably
give
sitting
her
a little better,
it'd
actually,
give her a
I
chance to
think.
actually
Yeah,
play up on her
yeah.
last bowl to actually get rid of the
Yeah,
oranges?
she's given herself a chance there, I think.
And you know what? Jude will be someone that will look for those shots, she's been in the North Island team before, it's given the ladies 4s and what have you, so
And I'm a big fan of women who aren't scared to have a go.
there was more to the sentence.
No, there's
correct?
more. I kept going. I kept speaking.
Yeah.
Yep. I think the chance is still here.
I
think it's probably,
she'd probably have to play through that orange.
certainly, definitely the orange.
But the other option is just to play on the wider blue. Oh, I'll tell you what, she is looking at that orange too. She definitely is put her
do we
toe
know
down.
it's not touching, right? It's not touching the blue, is it? Like,
Yeah,
there's definitely
it can be touched
between.
down. She's playing it. She's going for this.
I love it. I love
You think
this.
this will be quick?
She could actually get lucky on the outside blue, and it could actually just squash the
Yeah.
jack and the orange fly off. And it could actually sort of stun in a really weird place.
Go here. Oh, she's tight.
Oh, you heard her. Not that orange, she said. So it sits with one.
I'm excited that it happened.
That we went for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Brave Woman.
Brave woman.
Yeah.
Like calling a shot and then they're playing it. Oh, Anita here.
You asked my kids, it is my favourite Disney movie Brave.
Brave. Yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't actually seen that one.
Oh, absolutely.
How many times?
Fantastic. There's actually triplet boys in it as well.
Oh,
Fantastic.
that's perfect.
I know.
How many times have you watched it, Michael?
How many times have I watched it?
Do you know it
Oh,
word for word? Okay.
One of the reasons it's one of my favourites is they don't sing. There's no music in it.
But what's wrong with the singing?
I guess it depends on the singer.
We've got 6.5 minutes here left to go.
I think so. Look, provided there's no measure or anything, we could get another. I think.
I said that we'd get 2 more
Yeah.
after that last one. I
Yeah.
said so we should get this end and there should still be at least a minute and a half left.
Sorry, I missed that.
No,
Yeah,
that's
and
okay.
I think Anita there will have the time on her watch, so she'll be wary of the time. She'll know that she's got a potential another end to go.
Jude just scores a 2 here, back into the game.
Yeah, hopefully Alison can just reset herself, because at the end of the day, just get the bowls there.
Yeah, chucking it out on that wide line again. Angela, she'll come back.
Yeah, I mean, Angela's probably in a nice spot there.
Yeah.
Oh, a viewer chat. Simon has mentioned that absolutely best guest commentator, Kerry. I'm not sure whether he's just worried about you skimming his force team.
Oh, was that to me?
I'm picking.
I don't usually get the compliments from my force
Well,
team.
not from those boys.
No, not from my force
Oh,
team.
they're
no
absolute
way.
mud. I mean, they're too worried about beating each other up.
You're too worried about following which bowl ends up the shot, making sure it's yours at the end of the end.
I only do that every now and then.
Thank you, Simon.
Here comes the
Thank you very much.
this guy who's better not say too much. So Alison down here is just on the.
On the backhand, swinging
Tell you
down.
what, it's not that
This
bad.
is really good.
We've just got to find a 2.
think-
If we can find a 2 or a little bit more,
Yeah.
that's what we're looking for. Jude gave a wee high five on the way past. She's pretty happy with that.
Yeah, look, she set this up pretty nicely for Jude. Jude's got options.
Sharing going on down there.
Yeah, so
Anita's let it go. Oh, she's not too
I mean,
far
it looks
away.
pretty good, right?
it's just, I think the
She
line's just got
sits
to it.
on. Yeah.
But that's what she needs to do. She just needs to
Oh.
well,
Well, she just needs to minimise really. She can afford a 1 down here, or to have last bowl,
Yep. She's got on that wide
last bowl
line.
if you're up.
A little bit too heavy, just falling off the mat there. It's not too bad. It hasn't changed Anita's shot.
I think Anita doesn't need to worry too much about getting in on there, does she? Obviously, that's really handy. Take everything away from.
So I
Jude,
tell you
but
what,
she can just.
we've just
hold
had,
that back.
because I don't actually know the rules here, and the Southern manager's just come up and he's just checked as to what the story is about a countback. If it's drawn, I mean, obviously, I'll just pull out a draw means that the current holder wins the trophy. But we just need to find out a bit of clarification whether it does come back on the end of that. So we watch Jude's bowl come down here. She's just
Yeah,
racing
sort of
around.
just-
She just needs to just calm down, Jude. So
I mean, now that it's particularly now that Anita sort of played that blow off, it sort of sets up for a little bit of a garden.
exactly. Yeah, get a
So
whole-
then
I like that
perhaps-
term.
Yeah.
Garden.
we
so then
we quite often
perhaps
refer
it
to it
does-
as the Lawson draw.
The Lawson draw.
Yeah.
You
So
don't usually reach the jack, Michael.
I know, believe me, my problem lately has been keeping them on the end of the mat.
See, look, there's a nice little pocket there, isn't there?
Yeah, so just a little bit of hush around the mat.
Jude will be desperate for this one to account.
Oh, she kept the speed up. The line's not bad.
I mean, she's
It's not
pretty
bad.
close here. Oh,
Oh, she's going to
Oh,
sit back. That
heartbreak.
could be an ugly sit.
That'd be a tough one down.
So there's still 2 minutes.
2 minutes. We might
yeah,
see
so
the
they've
measures
got-
pulled out
yeah,
here.
And they've probably got time.
Yeah, we are going to find the measures.
We might end up seeing a quick jack throw. That'd be exciting.
So we just need to probably... We just need to check whether we're going to stay a little bit longer to see if we see all the results or whether at the end of the game. Yep. So we might not do the presentations, people.
One line shooting. Probably makes it pretty hard.
Yeah. So the
Needing all to count.
Yeah,
for
score will
well,
be
to
10,
win.
yeah, 10-5 after 8. These two teams have both had a win in their previous game, so a draw would mean count back for the winner of this discipline.
Yeah. So in this event, there's obviously no medals and things like that like we have in the North-South. So the presentation. So I can tell you, the clock's gone off the screen, and I can see there's a couple of jacks. We've got a jack thrown pretty quick. So.
Well, but this is what I said though, right? There's some exciting quick jack throws here. Because everyone's worried.
Yep.
You start to, you know when the time's coming down.
So the score we're looking at here is the 10-5. Northern obviously in the front. I'll carry you guys sit back down.
I am going to sit back down.
The mixed pairs with Deborah Ruffle skipping is 7-5, and she's drawing maybe one. They need to be quick, I think. I really feel. Oh no, it's one to the northern side. So we need to get that jack up. Malcolm throws it. Thank you. 11-5 Jordan and Bev for the southern are up over Rodney, Mills and Kim. The mixed fours, 7-4 to the north. The men's pairs, I think it could be 10 or 11-3 to the southern team. Then there's two games there, and I can't see both boards. They're completely muddled by about 1,000 legs.
Seeing the women's fours orange is 8 shots.
Yeah, and I think it might only be 1 or 2. And I can see 7-1 to the men for the northern side in the men's fours. So can the southern find 3.5 games here? They
lead 1-2.
They lead in 2. Men's pairs and one of the mixed pairs. And they probably need the mixed fours and the other mixed pairs to find a couple of fours each.
Sorry, what was that mixed fours score?
7-4.
Right.
So it's only 3, so if they can find a 4.
Allison's in here. Yes.
Don't count anyone out. I mean, there could be a 5 here.
Absolutely.
We've seen some loose heads before that just turned interestingly. Jude's just walked past Alice and said sorry. I don't think she should be sorry. Both ladies have played.
I'll tell you what though.
All 4 ladies have played lovely bowls.
It's just one of those things, you know. I said sorry a couple of times today, and to be fair, I probably needed to be sorry, but it's just an automatic response, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you just feel it in your bones.
Yeah, no one intentionally tries to play bad.
No.
You know, it all happens, and no one means to. Jude here.
Jude's, she's probably still got a chance here. Probably needs to just sit that orange through perhaps, just to keep it all open. She has.
Oh, she's not far off.
She has,
Oh,
yeah.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, so the best we can do is a 5. Obviously, I don't think we're going to magically make that blue and the blue quarter get up.
That's not.
So it depends on where Anita's bowl goes.
She's swung it out there.
Yeah, she has swung it out. She's played good speed.
Tell you what.
Is there
Is there a chance there? Is there a chance there?
Are we looking at pushing that orange
Yeah, catch the
straight
edge of
through?
catch the edge of the orange
And she needs to play pretty good speed for her bowl to stick around.
And that's what she's actually talking about. She's saying, I just got to play through there. I've got to get it square, get the other one, at least get one of them off the head, and I've just got to stay on the head.
And look, she's
I
playing.
tell you what,
She is close.
Oh, she's got the jack.
Oh, great effort.
That's really unfortunate.
Great effort.
So I think what's happened here is I'm not sure, they probably don't need to play the extreme, but I think you may see Jude standing there. I'm not sure what's going to happen, whether we're playing the extreme.
I'm not sure if you will.
But I can tell you that Jordan Keane and Bev Diamond, and they've managed to have a win for the Southern team. I believe that Michelle White and Malcolm Trell they ended up they're clearing the scoreboards. This is going to make hard work, guys. They've had a win in that games for the Northern. So count the one we're watching here now. That's 1 for the Northern. So we're up to 2-1 for the Northern sides. The men's pairs is finished. That's 1 for the Southern. So it gets us 2-2. And I feel that no one's moving their legs. I think it ended up in the men's fours a 7-4 result to the Northern side. The Northern ladies are 8-1 up in their game. The mixed fours have got a pretty good chance here.
Yeah. Wayne's signalling Peter perhaps just played a pretty good role there.
And I am trying to do my best to try and find out some of these master scores, guys, because obviously the Masters games up to this stage were 18-10 after the second round, and we are just, no one at all is even trying to show me anything. So in that event there with the 7 games, the South would have to win the majority of them. I believe they would have to win 6 games. Tell you what, great bowl there. That's a great, fantastic bowl from Alison.
It is a great bowl.
It's almost like a bit of the pressure's been taken off, and it's just,
Yeah, that's right. Now
she's just
it
relaxed
sails
it a little bit.
Yeah.
Angela's not far away. Oh, just caught it onto the right side, but it's still
Great
good.
home. Great
Yeah.
home. That's the thing, pressure can get you. It's sometimes it doesn't matter how long you've been playing, right?
Yeah. So we are, this game's still going, and I'm honestly, people out there, I'm trying my best to try and find someone to give me any indication that what the Masters results have been.
Pretty close from
Is it
Jude here.
Jude, she's maybe on
Rest that goal.
land behind.
Great hole there.
Yep.
It's not far from the count. You heard Jude say actually they didn't need to play the end, but she actually said that we will either be better off or worse off, and that's really Jude's attitude. It's just amazing.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
yeah, she.
Absolutely.
I think
A lot of cheering for the
Wayne
South
Tuff,
down there.
Wayne
Wayne Tuff
Tuff
has
is
possibly
just-
just played that for the win.
an absolute screamer
For the win.
to take the win.
Oh,
And,
Fantastic.
and you would actually think that for a guy that didn't qualify today, that he has just saved everything for that game. That has just been some
Absolutely.
great
I mean,
bowls.
it looked like a screamer down there, and of course we've got Jackie Williams and that Southern Zone team from Otago up the Golden O.
Yep, Peter Grant.
Peter Grant, yes, our friendly neighbours down in
is
South
it-
Otago.
And is it Kirsten?
Yes, Kirsten Harrison,
Yep.
out of Hawke's Bay, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Yes.
for the Southern Zone.
For the first time. Yeah, Hawke's Bay was included in the Southern Zone area.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Jude's sitting up here to sit almost at 5.
I mean, look,
Wow,
It's just,
isn't that fantastic?
yeah.
they could have done with that last
And she'll be just
Absolutely,
thinking.
but hey, look, doesn't that make
Yeah.
the score look really good,
So
right? That's what she wanted.
So I do believe it was just a rough count up. I think the Southern side of the academy managed to get the 3 wins, but they didn't quite get the 3.5. So I do believe we're going to see a Northern victory with this. Here's Anita on the drive. Oh, good contact.
Oh, yeah,
Took a few off.
really good.
Yeah.
Closest to get for Jude, which is what she wanted, but he certainly played a good goal there.
As you
Oh,
said,
wow.
I mean, the scoreline 13-8 in the end, but, you know, a good game. They all played very well. Still no one at all has even tried to show me what the Masters have done. I believe that we might hang on and see what we do. So obviously I'll take this opportunity just to thank everyone again for those the players. Thank Kerry, Matthew, joining me in the commentary.
Thank you.
Been an absolute pleasure. The all the players, the scoreboard tenants, the crowd, our umpires.
Oh, this is exciting.
Sorry about that, people. I thought Dave pulled the plug.
That was quite exciting.
It was. Oh, sorry. They are playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to try to tune in for the presentation. I'm not sure. We should be able to get a good view. These guys have got such great technology. The Matside crew.
Managers usually do speeches.
So Kerry's just sat here with almost a bit of a panic and asked me if the managers do speeches. It's generally the captains do the speeches, but if managers want to, I'm sure they'll be invited up. So our controller for this event is obviously NZ Executive, and you can see them out there at the moment getting the calculators out and making sure they get all the points on the right side. Generally speaking, one of the executive members will be doing the typing in, and the others will be just standing around making sure that they get it right for their side. It's interesting to see that. So again, the trophies we're playing for, the Sam Henderson trophy for the Academy side, and Darwin Hughes trophy for the Masters. Said earlier that unfortunately Darwin couldn't be here. The presentation, she normally loves being at this event. NZIB life member, patron, past president. Yep. And it's just unfortunately just not been able to attend this year's Nationals. Would have loved to have been here.
I see she's still on one of the New Zealand Boss Facebook pages doing some little write-ups there.
Oh, is she?
Yeah,
She's still doing that bits of publicity in the background. That's great. Probably still doing a power of work in her local district. So all the games have finished. As you can see there by the crowd, the players are all standing around because after the speeches and the formal part of the evening, the players the winning teams will generally have a bit of a photo session. You can see there, that's the bus driver, David Edgar, life member of NZIB. So the trophies that are actually in front of him, the one in the glass case is the Sam Henderson. It's a lovely heavy trophy.
Yeah, it does look heavy.
And the silver tray is the Darwin Hughes trophy.
It's almost as heavy as the New Zealand Mixed Peers trophy.
The New Zealand Mixed Peers trophy. I wouldn't know, Kerry. I haven't been fortunate enough to win the Mixed Peers.
Close to that.
Yeah. I must admit, just as a little bit of an emotional thing for me, finally getting one of those gold medals after being brought back in.
Yeah.
And obviously being one of the people that have sort of pushed for the medals, and I think they're a great thing because it sort of recognises so many more people than just the individual people that win, and all those achievements of people that get placed at these events. After a lot of time, just as much effort and money that they put into the sport, to actually be able to walk away with some sort of memento. And I've had, I think, 3 silvers and about 3 bronzes, and so yesterday finally getting my hands on one of the gold ones.
How did it feel?
Oh, I must admit, I got a bit emotional. I probably didn't think I would. As soon as I realised that last bowl just flicked that short orange and ran off the head, I was just probably had to settle the nerves down with a few quiet ones. A few people asked me. People asked, "Oh, did you have a big night?" I said, "Well, no, but then to a few people said, well, for us it wasn't a big night. we probably did have a few. Hydration levels are...
Look, you deserve it. That's sensational.
Yeah.
Also, sensational though now from the Nathan back finals.
Back finals, yeah, the trials. Yeah, so we talked about that a wee bit earlier about Boothby Pedersen winning back-to-back finals. And then obviously Liami and Phipps doing it again and making mention to Boothby and Pedersen is that they admired them and they actually achieved the same goal. And then they went to one better. They actually got 3. And the only other ones that we can recall that made back-to-back finals, unfortunately, were the Lows. And we think they might have made 3 runner-ups in a row, which obviously is not a great record that anyone wants.
It's not, but look, at the end of the day, the results means you're consistent, right? So yes, absolutely, it's not the win. Yeah. But you're consistently getting up to the end. Yeah. We were actually, Linda McCurdy and I were actually just discussing whether there'd been... Sorry.
Just push your mic a little bit closer.
Yeah, sorry guys. I might get cut off here anyway.
Yeah, so we'll just finish up. Roy's just about to make the speeches once he turns the button on. We can see it's 22.
All right, the scores are up on the board. This gives me great pleasure to put this together. Here are obviously your team to play with. Good on them. It's a great privilege to hold this trophy, the Origins trophy. I'd like to thank our team from the Northern Zone. They put hard work, mixed well together. And we had a great lot of fun. To the sun, good effort, but not quite. Try again next year. To the umpires and very important and running this event, thanks very much. It's a great event. It's a lot of popularity here that it's well worth it. So thanks to everyone, and we hold this with great respect. Thank you very much. Okay, we can have the captains up, please.
Oh, is this going to work? Oh, there we go. It pains me, but congratulations. It's all set. You're take that this year as well.
On behalf of the Northern Zone, I'd just like to thank Southern for some great games. Our players, well done. Some good sportsmanship, some no goals. As reserve, I've had some great goals in the he delivered a lot as well, I thought. To the organisers, the markets, the umpires, the supporters, great day, and we'll be back next year to do it all over again and take that trophy back home.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you everyone who came and watched and supported. And great afternoon, and congratulations to everyone who participated. Thank you.
Okay, hey, thanks guys. So that was obviously the presentations of the event. So Northern reclaiming both trophies back. Thank you, Kerry, for stepping in with me.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
And we will obviously be back tomorrow with the post section of the triples, and we'll be seeing if Ashburn can make a three-peat. But thanks to everyone, especially the Matt side and all those that helped. Thank you.
All right. See you later.